Hi everyone, my name's Kate Jackson and I'm an occupational therapist, and today I'm going to talk you through a session which is all about self-care. So sometimes the things that we do or the way that we think or feel can really affect our health and our feelings and our emotions. And today I'm going to help you to create your very own self-care plan of all the things that you can do to look after yourself. So before we begin, can you make sure that you have this worksheet with you and a pen or a pencil or maybe some colours, things to make it really bright and lovely. And as I talk you through the session today, you might want to take a moment to pause sometimes so that you can catch up and complete the activities. That's absolutely fine. Just stop it whenever you need to. So the first question I have for you is, what is self-care? What does self-care mean? So if we think about those two words, self is us, isn't it? Our bodies and our minds. But what does care mean? What does it mean to care for somebody? So you might think about words like being kind or looking after something. So if we put the two words together, self-care is about us being kind and looking after our bodies and our minds. So when we think about self-care and all the things we do, self-care activities are little activities that you do that make you feel happy, things that help you to be healthier, and they're also things that fill your heart. And sometimes we do these activities on our own, so by yourself, or sometimes we do them with other people. But if we do self-care activities, then that helps us to notice and think about some of the positive things, some of the good things that we have in our lives as well. So let's have a think. Why might self-care be really important? Just think to yourself, why might it be important? So I'm going to ask you some questions. Do you ever feel worried sometimes and you can't explain why? Do you ever feel tired or like you haven't got the right amount of energy to do what you need or want to do? Do you ever feel grumpy or sad or angry at all? Just have a little think to yourself. If you've answered yes to any of those questions, then self-care can really help you. So I want you to imagine that your mind and your body are a bit like a plant. So plants can't grow if they aren't getting watered or getting plenty of sunshine. And it's the same for you. So the self-care activities are like looking after a plant. So you're keeping your mind and your body healthy, you're watering it, you're giving it sunshine so that you think well and that you grow in your heart. You are very important and you must treat yourself well. So it's really important we look after ourselves, but that we know that we're important enough to do that. Okay, so now is the time for you to grab that worksheet, bring it in front of you, and we're going to start to think about the things that we can do that are our own self-care plan. All right, so we'll start with the first box, the things that I can do to take care of my body. So I've given you some ideas here, some little things that I think might be good things to do to look after your body, but you've got lots of ideas. You'll have lots of other things that you do that help you to take care of your body. So I've put down here, you might do things like some yoga, you might go for a walk, you might get lots of good sleep or do 20 star jumps to start your day, or you might make and eat a healthier lunch. So there are lots of different things you can do to take care of your body. Pause here if you want to and write down at least 3 things that you do or you could do to take care of your body. Well done. Okay, so we're going to think now, move on to the next box, things that you can do to take care of your mind. So our minds involve all the things that we think, all the things that we think about. Sometimes we need to take care of that. So here are a few ideas from me. You might talk to somebody about how you're feeling. That could be a friend or a family member or a teacher, somebody you know and trust. Sometimes taking some slow, deep breaths can really help our minds if they're a bit racing or a bit worried about something. You could write down all of the things that you're good at, or you could draw a picture of any worries that you have. So again, you might want to pause here, and I'd like you to write down at least 3 things that you can do to look after your mind. Fantastic, well done for doing that. So we'll move on now to the things that make us feel good. So when we might get a warm and fuzzy feeling inside of us, or we feel good about ourselves. Laughing is brilliant, isn't it? We feel really good when we laugh. So we might want to laugh out loud, watch something funny, tell a joke, do something silly. Talking to your friends might make you feel good, playing a game with your family, or doing things like blowing some bubbles, doing something fun, or doing a cartwheel. So go to your worksheet and write down at least 3 things that make you feel good. Brilliant, well done. So we're going to move on to the next one now and think about things that we like to do with other people. Now, sometimes it's hard to do things with other people, so don't worry too much, but think about all the things that you do like to do when you can. So here are a few ideas from me. So watching a film with people, or going for a sleepover, playing a game, or making up a story, or going to the park, lots and lots of different things. You'll have some great ideas. What are the things that you like to do with other people? Again, pause the video if you need to and write down at least 3 things. Amazing. Well done. You're really filling that self-care plan now. There's just one more box on your sheet, which is around trying something new. And trying new things and learning things can be really helpful for the way that we feel about ourselves. So again, pause the video if you want to, but maybe write down, I want you to write at least one new thing that you could give a go, that you could try. Wow, well done everybody. You've really brought together a fantastic plan, a self-care plan. So you can use your self-care plan every day and you can look at it and add things to it. But I really want you to enjoy bringing self-care into your life. So we can make this really normal. We can make this a really normal thing to do. So every day, try to do 2 things that are in your self-care plan. Pick any 2 things. Encourage your friends and your family and your teachers to do the same. By doing these things, we can boost how often we smile, we can boost our happiness and love, which can help our worries and sadness to be a little bit less. So, a few things to not forget. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. You're looking after yourself and you deserve to be happy and healthy always. When you're taking care of yourself, you're making the best version of you. So looking after yourself, your mind and your body will help you to be the best you can be. And that means that you can be a better helper to your friends, to your family, and to your teachers. So well done, everybody. Congratulations on completing your self-care plan. These are just some of my contact details that you might want to share with adults who may be around you or with other people. Thanks for doing it. Bye-bye.